Hi everybody, it's Allie. This is my very first process video, so I'm super excited to share this with you. I'm working on a layout for the Paper Issues Challenge, the Working Title Challenge. So this month it's all about including florals in your title. So the first thing I really wanted to do was practice with some watercolors, and I did not include that process in this video because I'm not an authority on watercolors at all, but I'll go ahead and throw some links down below for videos that I've enjoyed on YouTube of different watercolor tutorials. So moving along, I started with the watercolor roses, and I knew I was going to put my little wood title there, and it's Our Family. I'm pretty sure it's from Fancy Pants Designs. I've had it in my stash for a while. This whole layout is kind of just a mixture of different scraps that I had lying around in the color palette that I chose, which, as you can see, is black and white primarily with pops of pale pink and some really pretty yellows. The yellow in the Live More collection from Pink Fresh Studio really inspired me, and I just love it next to the pale pink from the Chasing Dreams collection. It's so pretty, and Chasing Dreams has some pretty yellows in it as well. So I wanted to use those colors, so I went ahead and did my roses in those colors. I'm also working with a super fun cut file from Paper Issues. It's a free cut file, so definitely go grab it. It's awesome. And instead of doing the one big dot wreath, I went ahead and cut out two different sizes and multiple of them. And right now I'm just placing them down and trying to see where they get the best flow and what really goes the best with that little card from Pink Fresh Studio with the deep yellow and the marble in the middle. I just love that. It's gorgeous. So I'm going to move these around until I figure out exactly where I want them. And I know I want my title over the watercolor flowers because that's the whole point of this month's challenge. So I really love that deep yellow next to the pale pink right there. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and the marble paper is so fun, and I especially love it with just pops and not overdoing it with the marbling. So here I'm still moving around those wreaths. I can't figure out exactly where I want them, but I'll get it soon enough. Okay, I think I finally have all those little wreaths exactly where I want them. And now I'm going to go ahead and use the Chasing Dreams, the Maggie Holmes Chasing Dreams collection. It's from the 6x6 pad, and it's just those pink strips with the cute little phrases on them. So I'm using my circle punch to cut out a few of the phrases that I really enjoyed, and I'm going to use that yellow again to accent both the pink and the yellow in the layout. And I'm just using those acrylic sticker-backed clear, they're self-adhesive, so you can just make super quick, fun embellishments with them, and I love doing this. I love using the papers that are in my layers and kind of utilizing them elsewhere on the layout just in a cute little fun way. my favorite part is embellishing. I've decided to use the stickers from the Chasing Dreams collection, a few of those, and then there's a little die cut right there, the yellow rose. So I've got a pink rose and a yellow rose kind of to tie in my watercolored roses. And I'm also using some cork embellishments from Spiegelmom Scraps, which is, they are super fun. I'm using both the confetti hearts and the larger heart, so that's so fun. And that I just could not resist that little bird sticker because it's my color scheme for this layout. It's the perfect little pink and yellow bird, and it just goes so well. So here I'm cutting a circle sticker in half so that I can utilize both sides and just tuck it into my layers there so I get more use out of one sticker. So here I have cut off the edges of that little cut apart card, and I kind of wanted to utilize that deep yellow color in other areas in my layers. So I'm just tucking it in places where it kind of has a little peekaboo effect through the layers, so it's not the only deep yellow isn't just on that cut apart card, it's throughout the entire layout. So that's kind of the reasoning behind doing that. So the final thing to do, of course, is just to get it all glued down and in place. This is honestly my least favorite part about scrapbooking. I hate adhesive. I hate it so much. I hate the mess it makes, so I do whatever I can, like staple my layers on to not have to deal with adhesive. And when I discovered tape runners, I think I was way late to that party, but I cannot live without them now because they're just such a cleaner experience than liquid adhesive. Obviously, it has its uses too, but I prefer a tape runner or staples any day. So here I'm going to go ahead and put my picture down, but I want it to kind of pop off the page. So instead of foam dots, which are really expensive, I like to just get the self-adhesive foam from Walmart, and I've just cut it to around the size of my photo, and I stick it down, and then I can go ahead and use glue or some sort of adhesive to stick it to the paper, but that way I don't spend a ton of money on foam dots, which can get rather expensive. Alright, so just finishing up, I am going to use a little liquid glue to stick that picture down, and a couple other things that sometimes the cork doesn't stay put unless you use a stronger adhesive, and definitely the wood title there needs some stronger adhesive. So go ahead and use this liquid glue. And I try to use it sparingly because, like I said before, I really hate the mess of liquid glue. So go ahead and put that down. And the final thing is to just clip these edges off and make it all nice and flush with the 12 by 12 paper. So just snipping off those little die cuts there, and it's done. Thanks for watching.